Why do some people seem to build wealth effortlessly, while others struggle to get ahead, even when they earn the same paycheck? It's a question that puzzles many of us, and the answer isn't always what you'd expect. It's not about being smarter or having a secret formula. The real difference comes down to mindset, the way we think and feel about money, and the habits we build around it. Imagine two friends, both working similar jobs, both bringing home the same salary every month. On the surface, their lives look identical, but dig a little deeper, and you'll see a world of difference. One friend is constantly anxious about bills and never seems to have enough, while the other quietly grows their savings month after month. What sets them apart isn't luck or intelligence, it's their daily choices, their beliefs about what money means, and the habits they've formed over time. The first friend lives for the moment, spending on the latest gadgets, dinners out, and spontaneous trips. They believe that money is meant to be enjoyed now, and that life is too short to worry about the future. The second friend, on the other hand, sees money as a tool for freedom and peace of mind. They find satisfaction in watching their savings grow and in knowing they're prepared for whatever life throws their way. These patterns don't just appear out of nowhere. They're shaped by our earliest experiences, by the stories we heard about money growing up and the emotions we attach to it. Maybe one friend grew up in a home where money was always tight and every dollar was stretched. Maybe the other watched a parent lose a job or saw how quickly things could change. These moments leave a mark, shaping how we think about saving, spending, and security. That's why personal finance is less about crunching numbers and more about understanding ourselves. It's about psychology, our fears, our hopes, and the stories we tell ourselves about what's possible. Managing money well is a soft skill. It's about self-control, patience, and making conscious choices, even when it's hard. What you know matters, but how you behave matters even more. The journey to financial success starts with self-reflection. Take time to notice your own habits and beliefs. Are they helping you or holding you back? Building wealth isn't about chasing the next big thing or following the latest trend. It's about making choices that fit your values and saying no to distractions that don't serve your goals. When you align your financial decisions with the life you truly want, whether that's security, adventure, or freedom, you set yourself up for lasting success. Understanding your money mindset gives you the power to make choices that reflect your real priorities, not just what others expect. The first step to financial success is self-awareness. When you know your own story, you can start to write a new chapter, one that leads to confidence and control. Remember, your relationship with money is unique. Embrace your story, learn from it, and use it to build the future you want. That's the real secret to becoming a successful saver. Money psychology is the study of how our minds shape our financial choices. It's not about complex theories. It's about your feelings, habits, and hidden biases. We're emotional, not logical when it comes to money. There's no single right answer in personal finance. Everyone's story is different. Money psychology helps you understand your unique fears, goals, and values. It's about the invisible scripts guiding your decisions. Managing money is less about math, more about mastering your own behavior. When you see money as a reflection of your inner world, you can make choices that are both smart and satisfying. That's the key to a healthier relationship with your finances. Our relationship with money doesn't begin when we open our first bank account or get our first job. It starts much earlier, often in the small, everyday moments of childhood. The way we think, feel, and act around money is shaped by the environment we grow up in, long before we realize it. The conversations we overhear, the habits we witness, and the emotions we sense at home all leave a lasting impression. Whether money was openly discussed or quietly avoided, these early experiences become the blueprint for our future financial decisions. If money was a source of stress or conflict, you might find yourself anxious about finances, avoiding money matters, or feeling the need to control every penny. On the other hand, if your parents were diligent savers, you might have inherited their cautious habits. Or perhaps you went the opposite way, spending freely as a form of rebellion or self-expression. If impulsive spending was the norm, you might find yourself repeating those patterns, chasing the thrill of a new purchase or struggling to save. These lessons are deeply emotional, not just logical. They're woven into our beliefs about security, self-worth, and what's possible for us. Phrases like, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "we can't afford that," echo in our minds, becoming the rules we live by, often without questioning them. These messages can inspire a strong work ethic and drive, or they can create a sense of scarcity, fear, or even guilt around spending and saving. But here's the good news. Your childhood blueprint isn't set in stone. It's a starting point, not your final destination. The first step to changing your financial story is understanding where your habits and beliefs come from. Awareness is the key to transformation. Take a moment to reflect on your earliest money memories. What did you learn, and how did it make you feel? Once you see the foundation you've been given, you can decide what to keep, what to let go of, and what to rebuild for yourself. Remember, you have the power to rewrite your financial story, starting today with every choice you make. Emotions drive our financial decisions more than we realize. Stress or sadness can lead to retail therapy, a quick purchase for a burst of relief. Happiness can trigger celebration spending, making us forget long-term plans. Fear of missing out pushes us to keep up with others, even if it means overspending. Fear can also make us too cautious, missing out on growth by avoiding all risk. The key is to notice when emotions are steering your choices. Before a big purchase, pause and ask, how am I feeling right now? Naming the emotion creates space for logic to step in. It's not about suppressing feelings, but making sure they don't control your wallet. Why do we buy things we don't need? Marketing and social pressure play a huge role. Advertisers sell feelings, confidence, success, belonging, not just products. Social media amplifies the urge to keep up with others. Sales tactics like limited time only trigger our fear of missing out. Sometimes, shopping fills an emotional void, boredom, loneliness, or lack of control. The thrill of a new purchase fades quickly, leaving us with clutter and less money. Saving on something unnecessary isn't saving, it's just spending. Recognize when you're buying for feelings, not needs. Pause before you buy and ask what you're really seeking. Breaking the cycle starts with awareness. Improving your money mindset doesn't require complex strategies, just simple shifts in your daily habits and thinking. Anyone can start, no matter where you are on your financial journey. The key is to make small, intentional changes that add up over time. One powerful habit is to build a pause into your spending. Before you buy, take a moment to ask yourself if you really need the item, or if it's just a fleeting want. Try waiting 24 hours before making non-essential purchases. This simple delay can help you avoid impulse buys and give you time to reflect on your true priorities. This cooling off period lets emotions settle and logic return, so you can make decisions that align with your bigger goals instead of short-term feelings. Make your goals visible. Put a picture of your dream home or vacation where you'll see it every day. Visual reminders keep you motivated and focused on what truly matters to you. Make spending less convenient. Unsubscribe from marketing emails, delete saved cards from your devices, and remove temptations that make it easy to spend without thinking. Automate your savings by setting up transfers right after payday. When saving happens automatically, you don't have to rely on willpower alone. Pay yourself first, so saving happens before you can spend. Treat your savings like a bill that must be paid, not an afterthought. You'll quickly adapt to living on what's left, and you might be surprised at how creative you become with your remaining budget. Check in with your money weekly. No judgment, just awareness. Regular check-ins help you spot patterns and make adjustments before things get off track. Notice where your money goes and connect your spending to your goals. When you see the link, it's easier to make choices that support your dreams. Awareness is the foundation of change. The more you know about your habits, the more power you have to shape them. Small habits add up to big results. Even tiny steps repeated consistently can transform your financial future. Start simple and let your new mindset grow. With patience and practice, you'll build a smarter, more confident relationship with your money, one step at a time. True financial well-being isn't about beating the market. It's about understanding yourself. Your money history, emotions, and habits shape your financial life more than any expert advice. Embrace your story and see how it influences your choices. The goal isn't perfection, it's building habits that work with your humanity. Define what wealth means to you: freedom, security, or something else. Use your personal why as your financial North Star. Reflect on your money beliefs and emotional triggers. Asking these questions is a powerful investment in your future. Knowing yourself is your greatest financial asset. It's the one investment guaranteed to pay lifelong dividends.